Hey, we're taking a live look at the White House this morning at 6:45. It's now been 6 months since President Trump's return to office. We're taking a look at a new CBS poll that finds the president's approval rating sitting around 42% this morning. It's down 3% from a month ago. The president, meantime, claims his poll numbers among Republicans are strong, above 90% is what he claims, despite mixed reviews over the administration's handling of the recent Jeffrey Epstein case. That's been a big discussion point as of late, but of course it's been going on for years now. Half of Republicans do say they are satisfied with how that's been handled. Now, on that story, the president sued the publisher of the Wall Street Journal for a story alleging that he sent Jeffrey Epstein a birthday letter, including a hand-drawn outline of a naked woman. The Journal reported that the drawing included the caption, quote, "Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret." The president denies he wrote that note. He's seeking $20 billion from the publication. He also ordered the Department of Justice to unseal grand jury transcripts related to Epstein, but a number of ex-federal prosecutors say it's unlikely that those transcripts would lead to any new revelations, I should say, in the case. We'll be sure to let you know if that does, in fact, happen. Now, the president also took to social media last night, pushing for the Washington Commanders football team and Cleveland Guardians Major League Baseball team to change their names back. Our Joe St. George is live with us this morning. And Joe, good morning. Let's talk about what should Commanders fans be thinking about this? What should they know about this?
Man, you go to a sports bar, you go order a beer at the bar, bring this topic, you're going to sure be in store for some lively conversation. This seems to be a debate, a story that isn't going anywhere, and now you have the President of the United States weighing in again. And we should note, this isn't the first time the President has criticized recent name changing of the Cleveland Guardians and the Washington Commanders. He's really been critical of this for years now. I think the big question with the president's latest social media tirade against the decision to change the name to the Commanders, to change the name to the Guardians, is going to be how serious is he? How much leverage does he actually have? Now, when it comes to the Cleveland Guardians, there's not much leverage there. It's not like the Cleveland Guardians are in the midst of a financing a stadium a deal. But you know who is? The Washington Commanders, and that's where this leverage may come into play. In fact, the president even alluded to that in a follow-up social media post, saying, quote, "I won't make a deal for them to build a stadium in Washington. The team would be," I'm going to start over again, "if they don't change the name back to the original Washington Redskins and get rid of that ridiculous moniker Washington Commanders, I won't make a deal for them to build a stadium in Washington. The team would be much more valuable and the deal would be more exciting for everyone." So at least now the President of the United States is suggesting some involvement in perhaps restricting or holding up what Josh Harris and the Commanders fan base, certainly many of them want, is a new stadium built in the District of Columbia, not far from the old site at RFK for Commanders fans who've made the journey up from Hampton Roads to Washington over the years. Now we're going to wait and see if the president follows through on this. Again, given the District of Columbia not being a state, the government is run a little differently here. The president does have more sway over the government of D.C., more so than, let's say, the Commonwealth of Virginia state government. So we'll wait and see, guys, to see if there's any additional follow-up here from the president. Two ways this story goes. The president's just so busy with so many things that he kind of forgets about it, or he deputizes some of his senior advisors to follow through on what looks to be a threat to get involved in the stadium deal unless the Commanders change its name. We said at the top, this story has been alive and talked about. What a talker for years. We're talking about it again on this Monday morning.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. I know lots of folks, fans all across the country, they have something to say about the name. Now it's reaching a whole new level. There's going to be lots to watch here going forward. Appreciate your report this morning.